Hi and welcome along to AFTV Transfer Daily, the show that keeps you up to date with players that have been linked with a summer transfer move to Arsenal. And we're nearly through the first week of real transfer activity. Of course, the transfer window hasn't even opened yet. Kind of officially opens next week, but already news is hotting up. And I spoke yesterday about it. Buendia. That news is still the biggest news around Arsenal at the moment, really and truly. Arsenal now said to have upped their bid from 30 million to 35 million. They're desperately trying to get hold of Buendia. He seems to be the number one target this summer. We all know that last season, one of the big problems around Arsenal, particularly in the early part of the season, was a lack of creativity, a lack of goals from midfield. This is something that Buendia brings, and Arsenal wanted him last season, didn't get hold of him, and they're really going in for him hard at the moment. We know that Aston Villa are the other club that are really, really interested in Buendia, but is this a deal that Arsenal are going to be able to get over the line? A lot of things in their favour. Buendia would like to join Arsenal. That's according to all the reports out there. He would like that move to Arsenal. He's the number one target, as I said. They got to get this one done this summer, I believe. The Odegaard thing doesn't look like that's going to happen now. It's just really looking like he's going to stay at Real Madrid. And you can see by the way that Arsenal seem to be going all in very early for Buendia, that they know that, you know, if it's not Odegaard coming back, Buendia is their guy. So let's, you know, keep around this one. You never know. It could be something that could happen a lot quicker than we think. But Arsenal all in for Buendia, and as I said, have apparently upped their price or upped their offer from 30 to 35 million. Let's see how quick we can get this one done. Remember, Aston Villa also out there trying to get it done as well. Joe Willock is an interesting one. I was thinking about this one this morning because what are we going to do with Joe Willock, particularly if we were to bring in Buendia? Does that knock Willock down the pecking order again? Do we bring Willock back? You know, he was brilliant, absolutely brilliant at Newcastle. What was it? 14 appearances, 8 goals. Amazing. And it weren't just 8 goals. It was 8 important goals. Because remember, when he went into Newcastle on loan in January, Newcastle were in serious relegation trouble. And it was Willock's goals, big goals that he scored, that helped to keep them up. Newcastle are desperate to sign him, but apparently they're talking about £20 million. There's no way Arsenal are going to do business for around about that price. They're going to have to at least like double that. It's going to have to be 35 to 40 million for Arsenal to consider selling Joe Willock. Should they sell Willock? And that's the other thing. I'd love to hear from you guys. Do you think we should sell Joe Willock? I remember about a week or so ago, we done the show Keep or Sell. If you haven't been able to watch that, we did it on midfielders. My opinion was we should keep Joe Willock. He's a goal-scoring midfielder. He's gone away on loan. He's done brilliantly. But you could see Arsenal cashing in. Remember, our owners notoriously don't like to spend money. Well, none of their own personal money. If they were to get a 30 million, say, or 35 million, 40 million for Joe Willock, that can go towards paying for Buendia, or that can be, you know, offset the Buendia signing. So what do you guys think? Keep or sell Joe Willock? Personally, I would like to see him stay, but I'd love to hear from you guys. And it's going to be really interesting to see what happens with him this summer. It's another one of those big ones that we will find out by the end of the transfer window. Arsenal being linked today with a Brazilian striker, goes by the name of Yuri Alberto. Alberto is 20 years of age, plays for Internacional, and is valued at around about 15 to 20 million pounds. Now, Arsenal previously tried to sign him in 2017. That was when he was playing for Santos at the time. He scored 17 goals in 49 appearances for Internacional, and he is a player of high interest to Arsenal. Barcelona also very interested in him, which always doesn't bode well when a team like Barcelona is interested in, particularly if it's a South American player. they all know, you know, Barcelona's their dream club. But Arsenal very interested in him. We've seen in the past that we bought, you know, the gem of Martinelli from Brazil. We know that Edu knows that Brazilian market very well. So going to be interesting to see how this one turns out. As I said, he's got an EU passport. That makes getting a deal like that over the line a lot easier when a player has an EU passport due to the, you know, work permit regulations. So let's keep an eye on that one and see how that develops out. But linked today to Yuri Alberto. We're also being linked with Achraf Hakimi. Achraf Hakimi of Inter Milan, Moroccan international, 22 now, still only 22, should I say. That's still young, valued at 70 to 80 million pounds. One of the best right backs in European football right now. Won the league with Inter Milan International. If I say that for the other guy, Yuri Alberto, with Inter Milan. 37 appearances, scored 7 goals, 10 assists. Arsenal being continually linked with him, but that price tag, 70 to 80 million pounds. Nah, can't see it. It's not just the price tag. The teams that are interested in Hakimi, you know, PSG are interested in signing him. You know what I mean? Chelsea are now interested. This is the big problem as well with these big signings, with these players like this caliber, is that, you know, we can't offer them any European football. You know, Chelsea can offer them Champions League. PSG can offer them Champions League. That's a big blow to Arsenal. This is one of the reasons why getting back into the Champions League, or, you know, is very, very important. But Hakimi, you know, I don't know. I'm seeing these links, just can't see it. You know, he's predominantly plays as a right wing back. And as I said, he would be perfect. He's superb. But nah, I can't see it. I mean, listen, I do think Inter might sell him this summer because Inter Milan are in serious financial trouble. It's one of the reasons why Conte up and left, because, you know, they were sort of saying to him, you know, we're going to have to sell players before we could even buy players. So Hakimi looks to be one of those that they might sacrifice. Very much doubt that he'll be coming to Arsenal. But hey, miracles can happen, hey? But talking of right backs, this is an interesting one. Being bandied around today, bandied around yesterday as well, I saw it. And I wanted to get your guys' opinion on this one, right? Kieran Trippier, ex-Tottenham player, of course. Of course, now Atletico Madrid, just had an outstanding season, won the league with Atletico Madrid. He made 28 appearances, 6 assists. He was the main right back in the team. Now 30, Trippier. But he's back in the England squad. You know, he's kept Wan-Bissaka out. And there's links out there going around saying that Atletico Madrid might be up for doing a swap deal with Kieran Trippier coming to Arsenal and Hector Bellerin going the other way. What would you guys think of that? Would you have the ex-Tottenham player Kieran Trippier, he's a quality player, let's get it right, and he's, you know, fair play to him, man, left Tottenham, gone on to win a title. Would you have him at Arsenal, swapping him for Hector Bellerin? It seems something that would be, you know, if I asked you that question a few years ago, that would have been absolutely unthinkable. Now, I'm not too sure if all Arsenal fans would be against that. I would love to hear from you guys. What do you think? Because we need a right back. He is a quality right back. He's 30 now, though. He's, you know, he doesn't look that old, Trippier, but he is 30 now, but still at the prime of his powers. You know, we know now that the age of 30, if a player keeps himself fit and does all the right things, not necessarily going to hinder him at all. Would you have Kieran Trippier at Arsenal? That's what I would like to know from you guys. Leave it in the comments below. I have to say, again, looking at this link, and this link has appeared in Marca, which is a Spanish publication. I think they're based over there in Madrid. So I don't know if there's anything in this. I don't know. I'm not sure, man. I'm not convinced. I have to admit, I'm not convinced that this is something that is even a thing. But it is out there at the moment. So, you know, we got to talk about it. That's what we do here on Transfer Daily. Matteo Guendouzi still being linked with a move away. Marseille, we know, are very, very interested in him, but they only want to pay about £8.6 million. Now, Arsenal are apparently looking to activate the clause that they have in Guendouzi's contract, which means that they can add a 1-year extension to it. The current contract runs out in 2022, and Arsenal are not about to let him go for any sort of cheap price. So they are willing to activate that clause in his contract. Arsenal looking for around about 15 to 20 million pounds for Guendouzi. As I've been saying all along, they want to be able to, you know, sell players, make money to be able to bring in other players. That seems to be what they're looking to do this summer, and they're not about to let him go on the cheap. So Guendouzi, you could see his contract extended, but that's not really because they want to keep him. It's more because they want to up the value of him. Obviously, if he's got 2 years left, the value is increased rather than him going into his last season. And what about Kolasinac? I spoke about him on the show yesterday. He's returned back to Arsenal. His loan move at Schalke has finished. He's got 1 year left on his contract as well. It doesn't look like, you know, Mikel Arteta wants to keep him, even though we don't have a backup left back at the moment. Arteta not really interested in keeping him at the club. There are a lot of clubs already in for Kolasinac. Loads and loads of clubs are interested in him. Lazio, Napoli, Galatasaray and Fenerbahce, all four of them interested in signing Kolasinac. Of course, it's down to the player, you know, if he wants to go. There's a sticking point, and one of those sticking point is that he's on a very high fee at Arsenal. He's reportedly on over £100,000 a week. Remember, when we got him on a free, so we didn't have to pay a transfer fee for him. So he's on high wages. So will he want to go? You know what I mean? Will those clubs that I've just said there that are linked with him, will they be willing to pay that sort of wage? I very much doubt it. So there's going to have to be a lot of negotiation done in order to get Kolasinac out of the door at Arsenal. So again, going to be interesting to see where he does end up. Could it be even another loan? Let's see. But Kolasinac definitely, I don't think we'll be seeing him in an Arsenal shirt in the Premier League next season. And the goalkeeper situation, we spoke about this one earlier on in the week. Andre Onana of Ajax, Arsenal said to be, you know, literally on the verge of signing him. £7 million, 25 years of age. Of course, as I explained earlier on in the week, he's banned at the moment from playing football. He's received a 1-year doping ban. He has appealed that ban. Now, he should be hearing about that ban very, very soon. Could possibly be, you know, within the week. And that might determine whether Arsenal try and sign him or not. You know, if the ban is overturned and he's able to start playing football again, you know, no doubt Arsenal will get this deal done. If the ban, you know, it could even be that the ban is shortened, you know. He's been serving the ban since February of this year. If the appeal is successful and the ban is shortened, Arsenal still might go back in and try and get that done. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens with that ban as to whether Arsenal sign him this summer or not. So let's keep an eye on that one. Listen, thank you for all the comments that you guys have been putting in. I'm going to try and go through some of them on tomorrow's show. Keep them coming in. The one, as I said today, I really want to find out from you guys is, would you swap Hector Bellerin for Kieran Trippier at Atletico Madrid? If that was a possibility, would you do it? It's been reported by Marca. What would you do if you was Edu? Would you get that done? Would love to hear from you. Thanks for watching the show today. We will be back tomorrow. Don't forget to check out the Supporters Club, which is out today with Turkish. Another great topic. He's asking, what can fans do, you know, to protest against these owners? You know what I mean? A lot of the protests seems to have hit a brick wall. It was really interesting yesterday to see that Manchester United's owners have literally done a real U-turn. They're saying that they're going to have a fans forum. They're going to talk to fans. They're going to give fans a chance to buy into the club. Our owners, we've still not heard nothing from. absolutely nothing. So check out the Supporters Club today with Turkish discussing that. A really interesting debate. But thanks for watching the show. We'll be back with Transfer Daily tomorrow. Look forward to seeing you then.